Hello, I'm Mike Steele, State Representative for the 12th Legislative District and Ranking Member on the Capital Budget. For folks who don't know a whole lot about the capital budget is the infrastructure budget, the economic development budget, the job creator budget. I am very pleased to have worked alongside my Democratic colleagues to develop a very bipartisan, in fact, it's 100% bipartisan budget, one of the only bipartisan budgets that is developed at the state level. We worked together at the onset of session to craft a budget that both sides of the aisle would be happy with, that would create opportunity across all of Washington state, both urban and rural, western and eastern, central and south. So very excited to, again, bring this budget to fruition. It passed off the House floor in our original form, 98-0, a unanimous vote, came from the Senate as a unanimous vote, and we hope to vote off this compromise budget as a unanimous vote. So let me tell you a little bit more about what the capital budget does. This budget makes significant investments in water, sewer, and broadband infrastructure. And we were very fortunate this time around to have one-time infusion dollars from the federal government. That allowed us to continue to make mental and behavioral health care a priority by increasing capacity at community and state-run mental health facilities. We're also funding a historic opportunity, which is the construction of the new behavioral health teaching hospital at the University of Washington, which will provide much needed capacity for patients and to educate the next round of professionals who will help us in the behavioral health realm. Broadband internet, of course, is quickly becoming a necessary utility for families, and we've seen that play out throughout this pandemic and this crisis as we now look to broadband as more of a utility for families, and large investments in that area for our Office of State Broadband will be happening thanks to this capital budget. We also made whole the Public Works Trust Fund, which was a huge, huge deal. And we haven't done that since 2008. We're very excited about the work that they will be doing along with CURB. And all of those folks will have significant investments and opportunities to help build out broadband. But aside from all that, we made historic investments in K-12 school construction, spending almost $730 million in the SCAP program, or the School Construction Assistance Program. Again, going back to mental and behavioral health, making historic investments there, over $200.7 million, again, to begin that construction of that much needed hospital. It's $95 million to behavioral health capacity grants, which we know are much needed across Washington state as well. This budget will also make historic investments in higher education facilities, including community and technical colleges. Almost $733 million went to higher ed infrastructure and higher ed capacity construction across Washington state. And of course, in sort of wrapping up, we did a whole lot of other things in a lot of other areas. But one of the things I am proud of is we continue to focus on housing for affordable housing and for workforce housing and homelessness, trying to address the problem that we continue to see exacerbated in Washington state. We made historic investments in that area as well. $175 million in the Housing Trust Fund, $42 million, which is an exciting program, I think, $42 million for utility connection fees. These will be reduction grants that will go out to jurisdictions, either cities or counties, to help with expansion of utilities that would make more affordable access to property development. So I'm very excited about that. We also made historic investments in every little community, in every little place across Washington state. This is the budget that creates economic development, that creates jobs, and we are excited to put it to work. And hopefully we'll be passing it very soon off the House floor as it was negotiated again between the House and the Senate. So I look forward to offering further highlights, but this, again, very exciting budget for the state of Washington, and we look forward to creating opportunity for all of Washingtonians.